Welcome back, Hobby Maniacs. I'm Baer from SpikyBits.com, and we are checking out the new branded Munchkin game from Steve Jackson Games. This is Warhammer 40k. It's come to Munchkin, man. GW is licensing all sorts of things out there. It's crazy. So this one goes for $29.95. It's a little bit more expensive than your normal Munchkin because it comes with the mounted like tracker board for your levels and such. And you know, it's got like discard and card pile stuff in here too. It comes with 168. Let me double check that. 168 cards. And of course, the mats, or excuse me, the board. This is the actual game board here, and all your punch-out cards and little stands, I guess, to put them on right there. And then there's a brief breakdown of it. But overall, I mean, this is a great way to get your friends and family interested, at least, if not into Warhammer 40k. Now, inside the box, well, it's that big for a reason. I mean, the box itself is probably about 10.5 inches square, yeah, give or take. So it's definitely bigger than what you might expect. If you see it, you're like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Here's your player token. So you've got 12 of these, 12ish of these, and you can pick a color, pick a faction or army, I guess they're calling it here. Instead of class, it's an army. Or if you want to be a sister, or is that Inquisitor? I can't tell. Or an Astartes, a noble Astartes. Well, you can pick that too, and you punch them out, and you put them on the little stands that are inside this box here. Now, here is the rules, kind of punch out or rules pamphlet here, and explains all the basics of Munchkin. There isn't any like in-game shots or anything. You just kind of got to read through it. It's about standard. It's a little bit bigger than the normal Munchkin instructions, but long story short, you have two different piles. You kick down the door, you fight the monster, you bribe your friends, you get some treasure. First person to level 10 wins. It's Munchkin. It's been around for a while. If you haven't played it before and you're into 40k, well, now's a great time to check it out. If you have played it before and you're into 40k, well, why are you still watching this video? Why aren't you buying this? The board itself, or the tracker board, it's sideways because that's the way we have this laid out here. But it looks great. I mean, it's a nice solid game board, just like you would expect. Now they've had these coming out for a while from Munchkin, but it's all laid out great. You obviously start at 1. It's a little Ultramarine standard, so you start at 1, level 1, everybody's level 1, and then you can move on up. First person to level 10 by actually killing a monster wins. But you know as well as I do, it's hard to get there sometimes. Here's your treasures, there's your discards, here's your door stack and your door discards as well. And then once you start looking at all this, here's your little stands. That's pretty much it that's in here. Just basically a box for the board itself. You get a Munchkin die, which is just I think it's just the generic one. I've seen this one around a lot, but let's see how it rolls. Yeah. Looking at the cards, let me zoom in a little bit and we can show you some of this dope art. So you're gonna get 2 stacks of cards in here. What are these? This is your doors, and these are your treasures over here. And there's actually more door cards than treasures, but this is roughly how they give you the 2 different stacks to kind of go through. So you can see, if you play Munchkin before, everything costs gold or everything is worth gold. You can spend gold to level up and such. But there's really cool artwork on here. You got Scorchbug, you got Infrasonic Roar, I don't know, some little Tyranid thing or something. Mordaka, of course. Tactical rear warrior, tactical rear, I think that means retreat. And all sorts of different things in here. I mean, there's all sorts of crazy art. There's rerolls, there's loaded dies, there's cheat cards. I think I saw some cheat cards in here, but man, it's just all sorts of cool little treasures. And then you get to the back here, spend a command point. Now they call classes armies. Purge yourself from Imperial records. Go spend a command point, go up a level. Power drain. Alliances, oh, there it is, the fist bump. Notice he's not a blood angel. Womp womp. That's okay. You got alliances. Cheat, yep, there was a cheat card. There's always a cheat card. And a couple of the monsters that you might have to actually face. Fabius and the Scar brand right there. Now, like I said, classes are armies in this one, which definitely makes sense. You got Eldari, you got Death Guard, you got Necrons, you got Orcs, you got the Tyranids, you got the Ultramarines, and then you get some really cool funny cards here like Proxied, -10 to monster. You're not so scary now, are you? Modded, I guess that meant conversion, +5 to monster. Unpainted, 5 the monster, spiky plus 5 the monster. Everybody knows you get a little better when you have some spiky bits. Then you got more and more and more and more, all sorts of different things. And then you get to the back and you get your monsters, which in this case are some not so scary: borer beetle, crystal spider, snotling, demonette, the parasite of Amortrex. That one's a level 2. And then you start going through all these. A Servo Skull, a Dark Angel. Servo Skull is level 4, Dark Angel level 6. Until you get to the back, where the big stuff is: level 14 Bulgrin, Celestine, Gillivain, Mortarion, and the little guys, Brimstone Horrors, Servitor from the comic book, the comic strip, and Nurgling. Bad stuff. Lose a level. I love it. So the iconic art, and they've already got 2 expansions announced and planned for this as well, so lots more on the way. We love our expansions for everything when it comes to 40k, but it looks like a barrel of fun. I haven't played it yet. I'm sure it plays just like every other Munchkin, right? Am I right? But it looks cool, and having all that iconic art, you can bust this out and be like, hey, you know that game I always talk about? Let's play some Munchkin. And slowly but surely, maybe you can get more people into the hobby. Who knows? So not too much else to show. Hey, it's Munchkin. Hey, it's 40k. It's got dope art. Why are you still watching this video and not buying it? So we're going to get out of here. It's been a long day. But make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you can be the very first to like and comment on all our videos. And thank you very much for watching. I'm Robbie B, and it's time for a drink.